Okay, in this video, I have a question. What is happiness? What makes you happy? We, as human beings, and myself included, we think happiness is what defines us with the materialistic things that we pursue in life. You know, the money, the cars, the houses, the liquor, the food, friends, family, or having a bunch of them makes you happy. When in fact, there's a lot of jealousy and treachery amongst men. I won't say men, but people in general, human beings in general. Because these folks that claim they love you, claim they care about you, and these are not just strangers and people on the street. These can be your family members. These can be friends that you've known for years. Some you've made friends recently. Some you're friends with for months ago. Because they have a problem with you, whatever the problem it is, are jealous of you. What they define as happiness for them may not necessarily apply to you. What you define for yourself as happiness may not apply to them. And my thing is, we all need to find our own purpose. We all need to find what makes us happy, what our definition is. So there's really, you can use a Webster's dictionary to kind of give you some a pointer or a guidance or a foundation, but you have to experience something to order to manifest the definition in your life. What I mean by that? Well, you got to figure out what makes you happy. Some people said to me, well, you don't have a bunch of friends. You seem miserable. Yeah, but you know what? Having a bunch of friends don't mean nothing to me. It's good to have them. It's good to have them around. But sometimes when you really need that friend in times like these, when you get into hard times, when you need an extra dollar, whereas they don't ask for that money back, or you ask them to do you a favor, and you don't ask for that favor in return, excuse me, then you have what you call a true friend. Same thing applies to family as well. Because families ain't no better neither. They take advantage of you because, you're blood. And that's sad. Or in cases if you're adopted, because your family, you're married into the family or you're part of the family, they figure, okay, he's my brother, she's my sister, I'll take advantage of him. She's my cousin, they're my aunt, they're my uncle, they're my grandparents. Because we're blood and because we are part of the family, we take advantage of one another. But let me tell you something, folks. Our time is very limited. We're limited. And we're pursuing all the wrong things. We're pursuing what people tell us what we should do to make our lives happy. And I've, realized that over time. As I'm 34, going on 35, that what people think makes them happy, or what their definition of happiness work for them, is not working for me. So what I have to do is now figure out my pursuit and what makes me happy. I could take some of what they know and apply it into my life. Maybe it'll work out, maybe not. And throw the rest out. And that's all there is to it. So now, the age-old question is, what makes you happy? Is it the house you live in? Is it the money in your bank account? If you have a bank account. If you have money. Some of us live in paycheck to paycheck. Some of us are one paycheck short from being homeless. Or one paycheck away from being homeless. That includes me as well. I'm no exception to the rule. You even have rich folks that were born into wealth, can lose it all of a twinkling of an eye or of a snap of a finger. Or people that have all this stuff, all this materialistic things, they're still miserable with their lives. You say to yourself, well, damn, they have it all. Why are they so miserable? Well, it goes to show you materialism, things don't make you happy. You got to find out what makes you happy. What was it about your pursuit of happiness is what makes you happy? What are some of the things that you're into that makes you happy? Some people like being alone. That makes them happy. Some people like being in groups. So me being alone may not apply to somebody who likes to be around a bunch of people or who needs validation from others to define who they are or define their happiness. I may not need that. Some people do. But we got to figure out what it is that makes us happy. That's all I'm saying. And that's what I'm trying to do now with my pursuit in life, is figure out what makes me happy. What makes CG happy? Or something I look forward to every day when I wake up in the morning. What's going to make me happy today? Because it seems like we're putting on this show and we're putting on this front for people to notice us, to see that we're content with our lives, and basically lie to folks and lie to ourselves mainly. Hey, I'm happy. When in fact, you know that they're not. And you know yourself, hey, I'm not happy. What am I going to do? So that's all I have to say on that topic. Let me know what you think. Until then, figure out what it is that makes you happy. And that's what I'm going to do as my advice to myself. I'm going to figure out what makes CG happy. That's it. Until then, take care. Peace and have a good night. I should be going to bed, but can't seem to fall asleep. So, just had some work done on my teeth. I had to get some teeth pulled, so I had to take some medication to kind of help out with the pain. It should have kind of like relaxed me by now, but I'm still up, so I don't know. I'll make another video to kind of, help me fall asleep. Until then, take care and peace.